Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, where I'm doing a countdown of the top 10 worst spring break horror movies, sorry about that, picked by fellow YouTuber Christopher Harris. Well, last week when I did my own personal picks of this particular list, he commented and said, dude, I think I might have 10 more that could be worse than what you picked. And looking over the list, I have to say, oh, let's face it, he's right. So let's get things going. Oh, trust me, there are some in here that I looked at and I just went, wow. Oh, I've got a lot of movies to review very, very soon from this guy. But let's get things going at number 10 with Robo Croc. I told you. I told you already. Oh, God. Number 9 goes to Piranha 3D. Whew, what a brutal movie. Number 8 goes to Sharktopus, which inspired about 3 or 4 or 10 more sequels where he battled things like Godzilla did. Number 7 goes to the Cabin Fever remake. Yikes. Number 6 goes to Machine Head. I don't really know much about this one, but it looks bad. Number 5 goes to Die Die Delta Pi. Wasn't that a song from the 70s? Number 4 goes to Dorm of the Dead. I believe I watched this one some time ago. The cover does look a little bit familiar, but I'll have to try to recheck it out sometime. Number 3 goes to Lumberjack Man. I actually like this movie. Number 2. There we go. Number 2 goes to the Spring Break Murders. I don't know about this one. I think this was supposed to be based on a true story, but I think it was still a pretty bad one. But the number 1 pick that Christopher Harris made for his own pick for the worst spring break horror movies goes to Do You Want to Know a Secret? Which is basically, well, you can probably tell by the cover, a ripoff of a great classic horror movie. And of course, I am talking about Grease 2. Okay, so there you guys have it. His worst picks for spring break horror movies. Do you want to know a secret? Good Lord. When he told me that it was pretty much a big time ripoff of I Know What You Did Last Summer, my first thought was, I think I know this movie. I could swear I do. And I looked at the cover and I thought to myself, that cover looks more like a really a ripoff of what is it? Well, would you say Urban Legend or Urban Legends? It was part 1 that he wore the big hooded coat, wasn't it? Yeah, because part 2 was horrible. The Spring Break Murders, again, I think that one's supposed to be based on a true story, but every time they do a low-budget horror movie somewhat based on a true story, you can pretty much bet and guarantee it is far from that, and, I don't know. Lumberjack Man, I like that movie. I thought it was very, very well done. I thought it was funny and brutal, too, and the ending probably had one of the craziest endings. You know, the big. I don't want to give anything away on that one, but it's a fun watch. I hope you guys get a chance to check it out when you do. But I will review it. And I guess I pretty much said why. You know, Dorm of the Dead. I think I saw this one, Kings of Horror. I think it was around last year. It does sound very familiar. The cover looked familiar, and I thought, I think I saw this one, because I think at the end of it they said something about there was going to be a Dorm of the Dead 2 or something like that. So I'll have to go back and try and find it and get some info on it and do a review of that one. Die Die Delta Pi, Bloodbath and Beyond reviewed that one some time ago, and I don't think they had a lot of good things to say about it. And yeah, I think that might have been a movie that they described as, it looked like it was done on a budget about less than $100. Machine Head, it's also known as Spring Break Killer. it does not even look that interesting. I'm not even sure what the plot of that one is. I just said, you know what, I'll try and look later. But a movie like that with two different titles, and it's brought to us by Brain Damage Films. There's no way it can't be any good. Cabin Fever remake. Fellow YouTuber, the Horror Addicts, actually responded on a video I did on the original Cabin Fever movie, and they pretty much just said what was said about it. It is pretty much just an everything like remake. It's almost like an almost exact replica of the original dialogue and everything. And I thought, I didn't really like the first. I didn't like the first one. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like the remake, so I'm going to try and avoid the remake as much as I can. Sharktopus, a movie that had sequels where Sharktopus was taking on other weird creatures. Gang, I'm sorry, I have to see, what is it, a Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf or something like that? I have to, I saw the trailer and I just went, sold. I want to see this. Piranha 3D, an incredibly brutal movie, and I have seen some clips of it, and though the original Piranha was a low-budget shocker, and some stuff in it that kind of made me go, that doesn't make sense, but okay. This one is... It's got Christopher Lloyd in it, so I don't know. Maybe that might be the only reason to really watch it. It's gotta be, right? I mean, Christopher Lloyd's awesome in everything he does. And Robo-Croc. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was a big croc. If you don't get that joke, I'm sorry. A robotic crocodile. I wonder if he's ever gonna take on Robo-Gator. Could happen. I don't know. So yeah, there they are, and I'll definitely do some reviews on these movies very, very soon for you, Christopher. And I hope you liked this video. And nice music in the background, don't you think? But again, Lumberjack Man, I will do a review on that one sometime. I mean, yes, I liked it, but I will admit there are some things about it that kind of bothered me, but I will do a review on that one sometime in the near future. But excellent picks from Christopher. Thanks, man, for sending your picks. And, of course, if you got a top 10 you'd like for me to do for you sometime, send them in. Or if there's a top 10 I did sometime before and you think that there were some I might have missed, well, send in your version of a top 10 I've done previously before. And of course, still need you guys' picks for the top 10 worst sci-fi remakes. Now again, this could be sci-fi comedy, sci-fi horror. As long as it's sci-fi anything remake, send it in. If it was in theaters, went straight to video, was remade on TV, just make it a remake, gang, and just send it in. Whoever did it, send in your picks, and hopefully we can get them done by October. Well, I guess that's going to do it for this little thing we're doing here. And I hope you guys had a good time. And, of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe and leave me a comment down below about what you thought of Christopher's picks. Do you think there might have been some he might have missed out on? Put them in the comments below, gang. Well, I'm going to get on out of here because that looks really messy out there. Probably going to be up all day and up all night trying to clean up that mess. So, until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Thank you all for keeping this channel going and growing. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.